Hi everyone, it's BDEVINE here and welcome to the Spiritual Guidance. This is of course answers to free birthday readings from my website. Okay, so here we go. Christina is the first one. And you've asked, what is my most important life purpose this year? And again, remember these are all coming out of intuition, and I have to tell you that you need to create this year, not a baby or anything like that. Create, use your talents with writing, drawing, this sort of thing, using your hands, especially scrapbooking, whatever it is that brings you, an interest or something. I feel with you that this is something that you did a long time ago, and you've perhaps pushed that aside. So your life purpose for this year is being creative, because this really does help you to take your mind off of all the other things that are going on in your life. And you've pushed this creative energy away for too long, and it's starting to build inside of you as blockages in other areas of your life. So get writing, get typing, get drawing, get the crafts out, paint, play music, learn a new instrument or something that is very, very creative, and this will help you. So if you open up one area of your life, it'll help you to know the next path, the next step as you're going through your journey. And this creative outlet can't be ignored for any longer, because you'll just end up just being really, really depressed if you don't start doing things. So that's your most important life theme for this year, and I hope that helped you. Thanks for your question, Christina. Okay, now the next one is from Jessica, and you've asked, how can I see you using your talents, intuitive gifts as a career in the future? And Jessica, I just wanted to say that you are gifted in more ways than just one, and it's not just, every single one of us are. It's just that you're starting to really get a hold of yours, and you want to move forward, you just don't know which to go. What I'm saying to you, Jessica, is start something completely new. There are people that are doing readings, there are people that are doing healings, there are people that write books and all that sort of thing. Start incorporating all of your knowledge into something completely new. Start a website, start a blog. You might already be doing this sort of thing, but just start, get things out there, but do not fall into a pattern where you have to follow somebody else's way of doing things. It's very, very important that anybody who is starting something with their intuitive gifts, whether it's readings or whatever you're doing, that you do not follow exactly the same as somebody else does, because you're suppressing everything that you can learn. I don't do mine like anybody else does theirs. It's based on your certain knowledge or whatever, or wherever you learned from, and that's what you've stuck with. But the most important thing is that you get out there, just start doing things in your own way. So that also means that you need to have a clear vision of what it is that you want to do. Are you going to just follow certain rules and only do this? Or are you going to expand into the healing workshops, writing books and all that sort of thing in your way? This is the most important message of all to anybody out there. Do not compare yourself with anyone else. Otherwise we would all fail. We would all be like, well, that's just not going to work because I'm just not Doreen Virtue, so it's just not going to work. She'd never get started if she judged herself towards somebody else, and she wouldn't have been where she is today if she thought about that. So don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Follow your intuitive gifts. You do have more to come. There is more, healing and knowledge coming to you, but have a goal in your mind about how you want to do things, and try not to fall into someone else's pattern or someone else's way, because we don't all want to go to the same sort of healer or reader or intuitive. We want to go to someone different. If that's what we want to do, we want to go and get advice from someone different. So be the change in all of this, and you know, you're really going to go far. If this is what you want to do, and you must not doubt yourself, just keep going forward and make it your own. So that was the message for you, Jessica. Thank you for asking. Okay, Martina. Okay, what can I expect for me and my family in 2013? Martina, if you are concerned or worried about your family, then you're going to bring that concern and worry to yourself in a more concentrated form. You know, people ask this kind of question all the time. What's going to happen? And you know, they ride on that all the time. They ride on it. Or they said this is going to happen, and they said that was going to happen, but it didn't, or it did. And you know, the thing is, what 2013 is going to be for you is what you make of it. If you continue in the same old patterns and the same old ways of thinking and all of that, then you're going to feel this concern, and you are going to feel anxious, and you're going to feel worried about your future. Why not see for yourself a miraculous, fantastic 2013 where all of you are loving and kind, and all of you are getting along, and all of you are abundant in your own way, and each one of you opens up your intuitive gifts, and you know, each one of you opens up your creativity, and each one of you are healing and all these sorts of things. Because if you do that, then there is no telling how wonderful 2013 is going to be for you, which I feel it will be for you all. But if you are doubtful and frightened and scared and grasping at other people for, you know, help or knowledge or all this sort of thing, then you are missing the whole point, and you will still be in a cycle where not so many things are working out for you guys, you know, because it's still going to slap you in the face. It's like anybody, we get slapped in the face with the same lesson until we actually make a change. So see a benevolent 2013. I feel that if you guys are all in 2013 together and here on earth and all this sort of thing, then it's for a definite wonderful reason. And each one of you will obviously go through, you know, different ups and downs in your life. But your perspective will change, and I feel that it will be a good year for all of you, and there will be a mending, like you know, a resolution to conflicts and things going on, you know, that may have been stemming from a very long time. So just be open to this being the best year for all of you guys, and see it as a most benevolent outcome for everybody. And that's always the way for all of us to think. And I know it's hard. But that's what I feel is really going to be a key issue for you guys for 2013. So I hope that helped you, and thank you for your question, Martina. Okay, now Maureen, you've asked, will I find my soulmate this year? I've been visualizing, meditating and all those sorts of things. So Maureen, do you think that you are ready, and you know, you've been visualizing and all that, so what do you think? And I think that you feel that this is it. This is the year for you to actually, you know, step into this true love and all of that sort of thing. But part of you is still afraid that everything's going to go sour. So once you start getting out of that, you know, like, so 1 minute you're up here and you're really, really happy about it, and the next minute you're like, oh, but what if, you know, all this goes on and blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, but it's going to be okay. Oh, gosh. You know, we've done all that. So what you need to focus on this year is, you know, finding your soulmate and all that. Forget about finding them, and forget about searching, and forget about all of that. And instead just say, if the timing is right for my soulmate and myself to come together, it'll be wonderful and benevolent, and it will be quick. If the timing is right, it'll be quick. So when you find yourself dwelling on it, you know, when you find yourself going over it, say, when the timing's right for myself and for my soulmate to come together, when it's the most benevolent, it'll be quick. Change your thoughts to that. Soon you won't, that will always just be rolling over in your mind. And then you will just be forgetting about it. You know, you won't worry about the soulmate thing or anything like that. You'll just be living your life, because you've already put this intention out there, and it will happen quickly and you will be surprised. So yes, I do feel that this energy for your soulmate is there. You know, he's ready, you're ready, all that sort of thing. And if you just focus your intention instead of it already taking place, you know, already happening, already benevolent, already, you know, quickly going on, then you don't have to worry about anything else. Now, if for some stupid reason it doesn't come this year, know that it's not because you're being punished or anything like that. It could be that this person still has some doubts and fears and worry. And after all, you don't want to get together with someone who's still got worries and fears and doubts. So if you've got them, chances are your soulmate or your life partner has also got them. So just remember this, and as you start to clear yourself out, they'll also be doing the same thing. So yes, it will happen quickly and benevolently in the most right timing for both of you, if that is what you're thinking about and focusing on instead of the worry. So I hope that helped you, Maureen, and I guess for anybody out there who's also, you know, wanting to find the one and all that sort of thing, please stop worrying about it, because that doesn't help you get there, and it doesn't. It's when you stop thinking about it that suddenly they arrive. It just happens that way. So those were the 3 readings for this week. As I said, just try to be patient with me as I get through them, and I will do my best to just keep bringing them to you guys as long as I can physically do it. It's a ridiculous amount, but it was something that I always wanted to do for people, having been somebody who used to go and ask for readings and that all the time. I used to think, all I want is one question, you know, I just want to ask one question, and I can't find anyone that will do just one question. And so that's what I made available to all you guys. So I'm doing it as long as I can physically do it, so let's hope. Thank you all again for listening, and until the next video, it's goodbye from me. Bye.